Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emory Hunt, the czar of the playbook, bringing you a Week 2 NFL matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the San Francisco 49ers. Now, you look at the Saints and what they did last week. They were able to bottle up Adrian Peterson and cause Favre into a lot of third and long situations in which he wasn't able to convert. So they have to continue that defensive effort this week against the 49ers, because you have Frank Gore coming in that loves to pound the rock inside, break tackles, and take it to the end zone. So that run defense is going to have an encore performance in order to have some success. And also defensively, you want to force Alex Smith to his left side. He's a right-handed passer. Force him to his left side to give him one view, one angle to throw, and that way you can have some success defensively. Now, on the offensive side of the football, the Saints have to be able to block up front, because that 3-4 pressure is tough to defend. The reason why the 3-4 is tough to defend, because you don't know where their fourth and fifth guy are coming from. It confuses blocking assignments. It confuses the blocking scheme. So it's up to that O-line to handle the challenge. That way you give Breeze time in the pocket to hit those wonderful targets that he have across the field, and Henderson and Meacham and also Colson and Shockey. Too many targets to name, but they have to protect up front. That's number one. And also, you want to attack that 49ers secondary vertically. Seattle was able to hit some big plays in the passing game to weaken that defense and force them to play coverage instead of coming up and aggressively rushing the quarterback. So attack the 49ers vertically, and that's going to open up a lot in that run game, especially for your talented tailbacks and Pierre Thomas and Reggie Bush. If you give Reggie Bush a lot of draws, inside draws against a backed up defense, he's going to get a lot of big plays in the running aspect of the game. So you look at San Francisco's side of the football, the 49ers come to this matchup with, on paper, an outstanding offense. But what they have to do is get more explosiveness out of that offense. And the way you exploit the Saints defense, you look at the weakest spot of that defense, which I believe is the safety spot. Not weak as in talent, but weak as in they're not proven yet. So you want to look at the matchup between your tight ends, Delaney Walker and also Vernon Davis, against Malcolm Jenkins and also Roman Harper back there in the secondary. That's the matchup you want to win. Delaney Walker is an outstanding tight end. Vernon Davis is a Pro Bowl tight end. Make these guys cover the hashes, so that way you can loosen up that coverage on the outsides for your receivers in Morgan and also Crabtree, and you'll be able to run the football effectively on the inside. Now, also defensively, you look at the 49ers, what they do well. They're a defensive front. They love to play the run on the way to the quarterback. So that's one thing they're going to have to do. They're going to have to mix up their blitzes and their coverages in order to get pressure up the middle of the field. The way you stop a wide open attack is pressure up the middle of the field. Breeze is a quarterback that can step up into the pocket, that likes to step into the pocket instead of outside. So don't send your ends and your outside linebackers up the field. That's going to effectively get you out of the game, and you'll find yourself behind the scoreboard quickly. And they have to do a better job of not beating themselves. This is a Singletary team. I haven't seen this lack of discipline in any Singletary coach team. Fumbles, the miscues on the goal line, offsides, penalties, that has to stop in order to win. In order to be considered one of the playoff teams in this league, you have to not shoot yourself in the foot in order to have some success. Now, playing at home, San Francisco is a tough place to play. They're going to be in front of that home crowd. This is a team that can run the football and get after the quarterback and cause disruptions in the passing game. But I'm going with the Saints in this matchup because they're able to work the underneath coverage of the Frisco defense like the Seattle Seahawks were able to do, and the Saints defense will be aggressive enough to cause problems for Alex Smith. So I look for the Saints to win this game in a close one, but it's going to be fun to watch because Frisco does have the propensity to grind the clock, shorten the game, shrink it. But I'm going with the Saints in this one on the road, Monday Night Football. For more NFL coverage, visit footballgameplan.com/NFL, or you can visit our YouTube channel at youtube.com/footballgameplan.